My name is Orji Sorker, and I'm here with the incredible Justice Bennetts. Thank you so much for giving me your time. And how are you doing? How was your day?
My day so far is going really well. I've had a pretty hectic 3 weeks. I was in New York for 2 weeks, and then I was in LA for a week, and now I'm back home in Raleigh, and I'm just relaxing and trying to decompress a little bit.
Music has been a part of your life since you were really young. How has music changed you over the years, and was it something you always wanted to pursue?
I never actually saw myself like pursuing music as like a full-time thing up until about a year ago, when I actually started like recording myself and releasing my music on a regular basis. It just didn't seem like something that was like super attainable. But as I kept going, it just like the more the music started doing, the better my mindset and everything started changing.
Speaking of your music, your songs are really catchy, and your songwriting is vivid and expressive, which adds to the storytelling in your songs, which makes people connect. For Real Life Sucks, it's been an influential song for me and probably many others who've heard it. Why do you think taking the risk and getting out of your comfort zone is super important to living fully?
I think what something I've heard over a lot of the time is the comfort zone is where dreams go to die, because the more comfortable you get, the more satisfied you get with things that are generally average. Um, it's just, if you get too comfortable, you kind of stop and you start coasting, and you don't actually try to push yourself harder, that pushes you out of the comfort zone and gets you to places that you normally wouldn't think of even trying to go to.
Mhm. Your latest release, Don't Trip, is featuring Gail. How did the collaboration happen, and what was the inspiration and creative process behind the song?
With how the feature basically came about, we were sitting on the song for like a long time, and like before like Gail had dropped like the ABCDFU song, and everything started happening for her. She actually had messaged me on Instagram a while ago, and I never saw it until like just recently, when I was in New York. She had messaged me and just said that she loved my music and everything, and I saw that she was in New York because I follow her on Instagram, and I messaged her and I was like, hey, like if you're in New York, because our management had been talking about doing a feature
Mhm.
for quite a while. They were talking for, well, not quite a while. They were talking for a couple weeks, and then I had hit her up while she was in New York and said we should get together and like get in the studio and do it. And it was like her last day there, so we weren't able to actually link up when I was in New York.
Mhm.
She actually she went to LA right after that, the day after I had messaged her, and we had like pretty much locked in the idea of a feature, and she went to a studio and recorded her feature out there in LA, and sent it back to us, and it turned out really great. And we eventually linked up this past week in LA. We did a full photo shoot, and we did a music video and stuff for it. So we're just, I mean, it kind of happened fairly naturally, I'd like to say.
That's awesome. What was the inspiration and kind of the creative process behind the song?
Well, so basically, when we were making the song, it was just me and like my boys that I like make all my music with. So we were all just having fun in upstate New York. We rented out a cabin for a week, and we kind of just had fun and made music, and you know just got up and made music the whole time. So it's just like it was really just like a really natural creative process. And the whole point of like the whole trip was to just have fun and make cool music that we could all vibe out to. And I think Don't Trip definitely falls into that category of just like not caring what everybody else thinks, like not going on to societal norms, or doing things that everybody tells you to do just because people tell you to do them.
Mhm. And did you play the guitar section of the song?
I didn't. I honestly wish I could play a guitar like that. It was one of my producer friend Doc. his buddy Amir actually played the guitar on it.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. So 2021 seemed like an altering year for you with Bad Day charting top hits and everything, and currently you have over 120 million global streams. What do you think about social media, specifically TikTok, and how it's affecting the music industry?
It's definitely so it definitely has its positives and negatives. For me, and a lot of people alike, it's been, it's had a very positive impact on a lot of people's career, and it's given people the ability to put their music in front of millions of people, and actually make a career off of what they like to do and make it more attainable, as to opposed where, like, before, you kind of like posted on Instagram a little bit, but mostly you were like trying to play shows and send your music to people and try to sell CDs and shit like that. Like, when TikTok came about, like, it gave people this opportunity to just, expose themselves to millions of people. So it's definitely had a positive impact in that sense. And on the other hand, on the other side of the coin, it's like a lot of people, they get down when their music doesn't do well on TikTok. A lot of labels are like, if we can't really back the song unless unless it's going viral on TikTok, because that's, how everything is right now. And so it's a struggle for a lot of people, a lot of artists that, just want to make fun music, and they don't want to just make content for TikTok. They just want to make cool music they like to make. And if it doesn't do well on TikTok, then they don't know what they are going to do with their lives. And I mean, that's definitely the negative side of it, but you know
Yeah, do you think content creation, like having to make so much in so little amount of time, is like has affected you too?
yeah, it's definitely affected me, like, on just it's just kind of like tiring having to think about it when, I just want to be an artist, and I want to make my music and express myself. And a lot of times, like, having to, like, constantly think about making content and doing stuff to keep people updated in order to stay relevant, because there's so much going on right now. It's just, I mean, it can be a little stressful, but it's all part of the job.
Mhm. I heard you're going on tour with Gail this spring and playing at the Bottle Rock Festival. Is this
Mhm.
your first tour? And what are you most excited about? And or what do you like most about live performances?
This will be my first tour. The first show we play in Nashville will be my second official like live show. And I'll actually have, like, a drummer, and we'll be doing it properly. The first time I did a show was just a backing track, and we didn't have a band or anything, but we're going to be doing things a little more proper this time, and I'm super excited about it. The best thing about live tours is just like being able to see everybody, face to face, and being able to, like, actually connect with everybody in one room, because you can feel the energy, and you can feel everybody just, getting down.
I think that's all the questions I had. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Best wishes to everything else you'll be putting out.
Thank you so much for having me.